you! One of these days, I'm gonna be the Hokage. I'll surpass every last one of them who came before me. And when that day finally comes, everyone in the village will respect me at last.
I'm the one that you was warned about. I'm the one that you was foretold about. I'm the one that you've been looking for.
I can do all things through Jesus Christ, who gives me the strength.
Yo, YouTube, what going on? It's your boy Siddiqui, and we're back in here for another video. Shout out to the Cole Gang for being in here, for being who you are, for being consistent, for being disciplined, for always keeping your dreams, your goals at the forefront of your minds and moving toward it with passion, with power, with purpose. It feels good being back. It feels good being back. Let me give you a brief confession before I go into the video. I was struggling for a long time to pick this camera back up and to come on this platform and to speak. I was saying no to myself for such a long time. And I just want you guys to know that there's power and there's greatness in you. And sometimes I use the struggles that I experience as an individual, as a man, to connect with you, to connect with your experience and what you're going through. The reason why I was struggling to pick up the camera is because I honestly felt as if I wasn't good enough to do it anymore. I felt as if because there was such a long hiatus, that maybe the message wouldn't be as potent as it can be. Maybe some people might have lost their focus and they developed such strong disappointment in me that my voice would no longer be valid. And it's a beautiful quote that always comes to me. Coincidentally, it's the motto of my alma mater. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Let your light shine. If I neglect, if I decide not to come onto this platform and to speak with you, I would deny the world the light that I have to shine. I would deny you, myself. And then you, by extension, would deny the world yourself. I think this comes back down to personal accountability and my responsibility to you as a human being, as a person, as a fellow sentient being, feeling, conscious, able to make rational decisions, able to change, able to grow. I feel it's my duty to you to aid you on your journey. And it is your duty to give your gift to the world. So that's the first thing I'd speak about today. I know it's a long introduction and I know it's been a while since we've seen each other, but guess what? I'm back. And I'm back with a bang. Back with a bang, if you know what I mean. Alright, so this is the case, my people. This is the case. I have assumed tremendous growth since the time we've left. Personally speaking, I can say that my confidence has reached a new level. And it's not just the fact that it had reached a new level, it's the fact that I watched it grow to that level. Through the time that I posted the last video, throughout that time, I experienced many ups and downs. You know, it was tumultuous. It was wavy, rocky. But there's a brilliant quote that says, "Rough seas build skilled sailors." And I can tell you that right now, I am a skilled sailor when it comes to navigating my emotions and navigating my consciousness. And it comes back down to 3 words. Say yes. Well, that's not 3 words. Alright, let's count them. Say yes to you. 4 words. Say yes to you. Many a times we find ourselves in scenarios where we say things to ourselves. We allow others to say things about us and we accept them. We accept them. You know, I was meditating once. This is my story. You know, you can just listen this story for 1 minute. I'm a brilliant storyteller. I remember when I was much younger, I was involved in drama, and all the director had to do was to say, "This is your role, go out there and act." People, my friend, listen to me. I was a brilliant actor.
The Oscar goes to...
And the Oscar goes to...
And the Oscar goes to...
A brilliant actor. I think that's one of the many gifts that God has given to me. I used to just go out there and act, unencumbered by any emotional baggage, unencumbered by opinions. I simply did not care. I could go to neutral quickly. I could assume a role with ease. And then as I aged, imagine being magnetic and walking through a field of scrap metal. Metal began to cling to my skin, you know, making the clanging sound, clanging against each other, until I was just heavy. I was burdened. I was laden with the opinions of others. I developed this complex thinking that I'm too big, I'm too much, I'm acting too much, I'm being too large, I'm just way too extravagant. Perhaps I need to make myself smaller so that the world can love me, so that people won't feel so insecure. I was saying no to myself. I was looking at that child within me and I was saying, no, stay. Don't be too much, stay. And he was like, please. And for such a long time, I recognized that it did a raw deal on how far I was progressing. Bear in mind that these mentalities can transpose into different aspects of your life. I found that I wasn't just diminishing myself when it came to positions of leadership, when it came to social positioning. I wasn't just diminishing myself in those areas. I was diminishing the image that God had painted for me to be. And I say this to you today. I can tell you something about you that you probably don't know. You probably don't even know this, but I'll tell you this. You have greatness within you. You have a gift. You have a power that only you can expose this world to. And you know what has happened? You have allowed society, you have allowed your community, you have allowed your friends to impact how you show up in this world. Shakespeare said, "We're all actors and the world is our stage." And I agree. I agree. But we have full autonomy over how we show up in this world. We have full control over the roles that we assume in this world. And I ask you a question, who will you be? What role will you assume in this world? Will you continue to say no to yourself? Or will you play the role that you were given at birth? You have greatness within you. And I don't care how long I've been away. I am no longer insecure about the voice that I can portray on this medium. I know you. And I don't even need to know your name. I don't even need to know your personality. But what I do know is that you are special. Don't say no to you. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. This is Sadiki Kaneki. This is Cold World Nation. Never forget. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Stay grinding. And stay icy.